Diving into what this team looks like now, a big shocker from the outside was Jarrett Daly leaving and moving on to West Virginia. How big of a hole at QB position did he leave?
Well, that was something that was unexpected, and we wish him nothing but the best. He's a great kid, just like I said. Watching him go from where he went over the spring was remarkable, so we wish him the best of luck. We have Grant Loy, Bryce Beasley, and then we were able to get Matt McDonald as a transfer. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to take those three guys. We're going to let them compete like heck against each other. We're going to get 1, 2, and 3. We're going to have the best season that we possibly can, and I can promise you we'll get that room exactly the way it needs to be over the next year or so.
With being a former quarterback, how much control or how much say do you have in that quarterback room?
I try to stay away from it at times, but I can't. That's a special position. It's all I've done for the last 20 some odd years is coach quarterbacks, and I've been around such good coaches and such great players that having the ability to give that young guy, thinking back to 10 years ago whenever we were having problems with this weight transfer problem with this particular guy and how we did it and how we were able to overcome that problem, it's been a blessing to be around all those people that I've been around.
I've got to ask about a local guy, Max Denman, out of Anthony Wayne, coming in the fall. Do you have plans to redshirt him? Do you know what your plans are for him?
You know what? I don't. And where recruiting has gone is, people ask, are you going to get redshirted? Are you going to play? Are you going to do this? And my answer is, I don't know. You never know with situations how they might occur. And I remember walking into Michigan and being last on the depth chart, and next thing I know, I'm number 2 as a freshman. And things change, and you get hurt, and then you never play again. I mean, you don't know, and you never know how it's going to work. So I try to be as upfront as I possibly can when it comes to redshirting.
Absolutely. A guy with you here today, Andrew Clare, runs the ground game. What do you know about him, and what have you been able to learn so far through the month that you've been at Bowling Green?
Love him. Love every single thing about him. He's a very, very good football player, but he's even a better person. He's a person similar to David, who's here with us on the defensive side of the ball, that's really helped our coaches and myself implement our culture. We're right now at about 90 to 95% right in terms of culture and about kids buying in, but there's still that 5% that we're still trying to bring along, and Andrew's trying to drag them along, David's trying to drag them along, and hopefully these kids make it.
Yeah, I have to think back to this time last year. We were talking about issues off the field with BG players. When you got here, you learned of them, I'm sure. How did you address those?
Yeah, we attacked them, and it's bothersome. I don't like it. There's just no place for it whatsoever. And in today's society, putting your hands on anyone, man, woman, it doesn't matter. That's just uncalled for. So we're trying to do our best to educate these guys, and there's some roadside bombs out there for sure, and we're trying to teach and educate our players to stay away from. You got drug problems, you got sexual assault problems, you name it, and to really educate these men. At the end of the day, here's the deal. Let's teach these guys all the great lessons of football. Let's win games. Let's do things the right way, and then 15 years from now, hopefully they're better men, better fathers, leaders in the community, and get it.